Hey, ma. My mama, let me tell you what they do. How they treat Mr. C. How they treat me so cool. Mama, let me tell you what go on. Listen to your son doing time of prayers on.
Hey, how y'all doing? This is the Doctor with the Doctor Speaks Variety Show. We have a really big show for you tonight. Really big show. Okay, we're going to get started. We're going to have Philly in the Know. We're going to have our guests. We're going to have some videos. We're going to do some chit-chatting, and we're just going to have a ball here. It's a really full show tonight, so let's get started. Let's start off with Philly in the Know. Take off.
Peace and blessings, everybody. Hey. Welcome to Philly in the Know. All right. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. First and foremost, we appreciate your time and support. What I want to start off with in my Mary J. Blige voice is we're in the thick of it. Broward County, it is almost time for early voting. All right. It's going to start on August 13th, run till the 20th. And the primary election will be on Tuesday, August the 23rd. Leading up to the start of early voting, we would like you to join the Florida Rights Restoration Coalition of Broward for a Broward County Judges Forum. This will be hosted by FRRC on Friday, August the 12th. It's going to be in Fort Lauderdale at the Roosevelt Gardens Park in Fort Lauderdale from 6:30 to 8 p.m. Now, this forum is to educate FRRC members on the role of judges in the community and to also encourage civic engagement. Visit FRRC's website for more details on the forum and to register for the 10th year anniversary celebration that's going to be from August the 26th to August 29th at the Doubletree Orlando SeaWorld Hotel. Learn more at floridaarrc.com. Up next, we have Fritz Master Barbershop and Salon, who is welcoming the community to its new open location. It's going to be the first back to school day and official grand opening. That's going to take place on Monday, August 15th at 9 a.m. Fritz Master Barbershop and Salon is located at 2754 West Atlantic Boulevard, Pompano Beach. They will be giving out book bags, supplies, and free food. You already got to get a good grub in the hood. So don't miss it. Shout out to my brother Sean, who's holding it down in chair 2. And as he likes to say, Philly's finest is in the building. The Theater of Creative Consciousness of the Arts, also known as TCCA, is always looking for fresh new talent. Send in your headshots and portfolios to tcca@gmail.com. You never know, you may be picked up for an audition to be in one of their stage plays, or you never know. We have a trailer of the Devastating Impact that will be showing in the future. You may land a spot in either that play or film, because that's where we're at.
That's where the Doctor started at.
Yes. On the stage and with music. So come and join us. We would love to have our community, our young children be a part, and TCCA is there for the community in the theater. My mom's going to like this one. So in Philadelphia at the Dell Music Center on Thursday, August the 11th, you don't want to miss Charlie Wilson, all righty, and Philadelphia native who can actually sing, Carol Riddick. To learn more, visit dellmusiccenter.com. Now, as you know, TCSUP, Theater Transcontinental Society Unlimited Productions, is endorsing Casey Early for Judge, Group 26, and also Andrea Ruth Gunderson for re-election, Group 9. Make sure you tune in next week for the Political Connection on the Dr. Speaks Variety Show. That'll be airing next Tuesday, August the 16th. It's going to feature candidates running for judicial, congressional, and Senate seats. One more kind reminder, people. Broward County early election starts Sunday, August 13th, running until the 20th, and primary election will be August the 23rd. So, as you know, vote early for early. Get out, get your votes counted, and let your voice be heard. That wraps up today's episode or segment of Philly in the Know. Appreciate you all. Peace.
All right. See that right there? That's that donate now to the drproject.com. What that does is the donations are actually helping keeping us flowing with ex-cons living in the world today, and the movement is Ex-Cons Matters. There's a lot of things that we're doing with people who are returning citizens, such as housing, clothing, making sure that they get the proper transportation, training. There's all kinds of things that's going on that we're affiliated with a lot of local agencies that are helping returning citizens. So hit that donate button. Don't be scared. And you can also become a sponsor. And that information can be sent to you. Go on the doctorproject.com and contact us and let us know what it is exactly that you're interested in doing and participating in. I'm looking forward to that website blowing up now. Come on, the doctorproject.com. That's the drproject.com. All right. Now, that was very interesting. Now, I want to reiterate for a second about the early voting that's going on. We're going to be having guests on here that are running for different offices. And I can't imply enough how important it is to vote. Okay, we think we're trained to think that our vote doesn't count. That's the lie, and the truth ain't in it.
No, it's not right.
All right? Every vote counts. And if you don't vote, shut your mouth. Okay, you have no reason to complain about nothing. If you vote and you don't win for what you're voting for, at least you tried. But if you don't vote at all,
it's power in numbers, people.
That's right. So what we're going to do next, we're going to keep the show moving right along. Okay, we're going to go ahead to our next guest. Hi, we have in the studio, Brother Brenton.
Hello. How you all doing?
All right. How you doing, Brother Brenton?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm better than some worse than others, and I'm still smiling. Hey.
Thanks for having me.
Yes. So tell us about yourself and what are you doing in the community? You are our community spotlight tonight.
All right. Well, like I said, thanks for having me. I'm Coach B. So
can you adjust your camera a little bit? You're cut off like right here.
There you
go. Cut off?
Yeah, all right. Yeah,
I'm good. You can see me now?
Yeah.
You got the top of my crown?
Yeah, I mean, you look like hey.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. You the doc. Anyhow, I have a company that I founded called Lifestyle Fitness and Behavior Rehab Therapy. This company is near and dear to my heart because I have been able to work with a lot of youth in the community as well as adults. Within the program, I founded within the company, I founded two coaching programs. One being the name of BFit coaching program, and that's typically for the youth. And the other program is called Mind Over Mood. Now, Mind Over Mood.
Can you repeat that again? It's what?
Mind Over Mood. And as you can see, I'm rocking one of my hats. Mind Over Mood.
I love that.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So with Mind Over Mood, we pretty much like to tackle the issues that plague adults, especially adults that's dealing with mental health, adults that's dealing with substance abuse, and just overall individuals that have day-to-day issues that they're dealing with. With Mind Over Mood, though it be a program, but I'm also look at it as a movement. And I say that because the foundation scripture in which Mind Over Mood is built on is Philippians 2:5. Let this mind that was in Christ Jesus also be in you, right? And so what I find is this. Your mind, or your mood rather, should never depict the framework of your mind, but your mind should always depict the framework of your mood, right? So many times we get into situations and we allow it to sway our mood. We're met with temptations and we allow our mood to be dissuaded. But I think if we keep our mind strong and if we hold on to what's inside of us, we can do a lot of wonderful things, not just for ourselves, but we can do a lot of wonderful things for those that's in our realm of influence. And so with that same approach is what I utilize dealing with the youth with BFit. Now, BFit is not just mental health, but we're also dealing with the physical health and you're dealing with the spiritual health as well, starting with the youth. If we can attack the youth now, we can keep the youth from being plagued by violence. We can keep them being plagued by substance abuse and a lot of the things that they will deal with on a day-to-day.
That is so awesome. So let me ask you this. You said Me Fit.
Be fit.
Okay.
Be fit. The B is for behavior.
Okay. So in other words, be fit in all factions, physically, mentally, spiritually, psychologically. That's what you're saying, right?
You got it, Doc.
All right, now that sounds like a well-pounded cake to me. If I had something like that in my youth, I probably would not be an ex-convict. But unfortunately, those kind of things were not available in the 18th century.
Come on, Doc.
You know, it was hard to get to a meeting on horse and buggy. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But listen, I really appreciate what you're doing, and you and I are going to be working together. We are definitely going to be working together because we have the same goals, the same dreams, the same ambition. And I met with you recently, and let me tell you, I was really impressed with the person that I met face to face. I'm old school. I can text, I can email, you know, I can even video chat. All that's cool. But when I meet you face to face and look you in your eye, that tells the whole thing. Okay, so I am so glad to have met you, and I am so honored to be in your presence because you are making a difference on the planet. You know, we need a million more of us.
Absolutely, and Doc, I salute you as well. You know, man of your stature to have done the time that you've done, and you've come out, and you're doing wonderful things for the community and for, you know, those that are around you and those abroad. I mean, you're global, man. You're reaching out.
Hey,
so, you know, I appreciate men like you.
Because it's not me. I can't take any credit. I'm sorry. I'm just doing what I'm told to do.
Okay? and you know, that's the beauty about it, that you do recognize that it is by the grace of God.
Yeah.
You know, there's so much that we can do when we allow God to do it through us and in us. You know, so it's good that like-minded individuals connect.
Yes, I really appreciate you coming here today. Again,
thanks for having me.
We're going to keep in contact. I'll be in contact with you very soon. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Go have a dream, and then I'll be there. When you wake up, okay?
All right.
I'm going to share your information. Okay, we're going to have your information shared. You'll see it right there. Connect with Brenton at lifestylefitness.com. Or you can contact him by phone at 954-736-9789. That's 954-736-9789. And we are, I can't say how honored I am.
Elated to have you here.
See, I'm going to tell you something. This is what makes me angry. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Brothers like you, nobody knows about.
Right.
You know, you out there struggling, trying to make a difference in the world, and people are just running all around you, and they're not even aware of what you're doing. That's the purpose of this Dr. Speaks Variety Show. We are going to expose good people doing good
things. And good things.
Usually
Absolutely.
don't have that opportunity to go public without paying for it.
Well, you know, guys, I sure appreciate it. I really appreciate it. You know, it's a beautiful thing to be able to have an opportunity as such. And I'm grateful for what you guys are doing for the community and for individuals like myself.
Right.
So I thank you again. And I also
go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I wanted to commend the husband and wife team. You know, I salute to you guys. You know, we don't get enough thanks and praise for that.
I'm getting emotional. Stop it, sister.
Salute to you guys.
This is one of his babies, and I like being on the outskirts and watching him grow. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing, and we love supporting you guys. So keep up the great work.
Awesome.
You know, do you have any social media handles you want people to connect with you? Like, if someone was interested in what you do, what's the first step besides contacting you? What are they going to expect from getting involved with what you have going on?
Okay. You can reach out to me on the MM Formula. That's the MM Formula, which is for Mindable Mood, on Instagram.
Okay.
Or you can reach out to me on Facebook at Lifestyle Fitness.
Okay.
Lifestyle Fitness is on Facebook. And also you can just go to the website, lifestylefitness.com.
Okay.
Lifestyle with a Y, fitness with a Y.
Okay, and there they can connect with you on your social media channels, get a better idea of, what you're about, what you offer, and take it from there.
Absolutely.
Congratulations.
You have a lot to offer.
Thank you, guys. Yeah. Thank you. Likewise.
All right.
So, thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
Guys.
You have a wonderful rest of the evening. Yeah.
All right.
Now that is what I call inspiration. Huh?
Yes. Absolutely.
Listen, I'm getting chill bump. I got a long sleeve, so you can't see it. But trust me, chill bump. Okay. That guy there is so awesome. The things that he's doing with the youth and adults.
Yep.
Is so necessary. It is so necessary.
Yeah.
And I'm just, my flabber has been gassed. My flabber was gassed when I met him because he's such an awesome guy. We sat down, we talked. We laughed, we kicked it. But of course, at first, hi, how are you?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yes. The rapport is built. The companionship is there. Yes. Y'all can mastermind together. Put ideas together and execute them. So this is a great start to a potential future partnership.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yep.
It's a beautiful thing. All right. Now we're going to go on to our segment of
Artist Spotlight.
Yes.
All right.
Go ahead and introduce the spotlight guest. Why don't you?
All right. Okay. All right. So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we have Christopher Williams, also known as DJ MoneyTree. I believe we're going to start with a clip that Dr. Crabb actually created from an outro of one of his songs that he has with another artist. Is that what we're playing next?
Yeah.
All right. So we'll be welcoming after this clip DJ MoneyTree.
God bless the world. This is Chris Williams, aka DJ MoneyTree. Want to give a shout out to Maverick City and a shout out to Kirk Franklin for being a spiritual mentor to me and the rest of the brothers in Jesus Christ and Everglades Correction Institution in Miami, Florida. You dig?
No, he never let me down. No, he never let me down. No, he never let me down. He's my father, my provider, my deliverer. No, he never let me down. He's my strength, he's my healer, my redeemer. No, he never let me down. He's my father, my provider, my deliverer. No, he never let me down. Oh Lord, my strength, my redeemer. No, he never let me down. No, he never let me down. No, he never let me down. For God so loved the world that he gave his only son. So the love that he had for me compares to none. So many times that I felt like giving up, that's when he reached way down just to pick me up. That's reason enough to glorify his name. Covered in the blood of Jesus, I know I've been changed. As I wear the full armor of God, no weapon against me shall prosper. Thy staff and thy rod, I keep the devil off me. So grateful that you saved me as I battle demons daily. Knowing you live within me, cause in your image is how you made me. So in my darkest hour, when I'm going through the pain, it's a blessing to me to know that I can call upon your name. He's my father, my provider, my deliverer. No, he never let me down. He's my strength, he's my healer, my redeemer. No, he never let me down. He's my father, my provider, my deliverer. No, he never let me down. Oh Lord, my strength, my redeemer. No, he never let me Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory. Amen. He's my father, my provider, my deliverer. No, he never let me down. He's my strength, he's my healer, my redeemer. No, he never let me down. He's my father, my provider, my deliverer. No, he never let me down. Oh Lord, my strength, my redeemer. No, he never let me down. No, he never let me down. No, he never let me down. Yeah, I want to give a giant big bless up to MTR Ministries. Bless up the VOO Church in Miami, Florida. Big shout out to Pastor Rich and Pastor Don Share. A special shout out to Only by Faith in Christ Jesus. And last but not least, we asking God to free all the anointed men of God at Everglades Correctional Institution.
All right, all right, all right.
Woo!
Yes.
Woo!
Yeah.
Fire!
Yeah.
Well, I have a personal interest. I'm kind of prejudiced, I must admit, because Everglades Correctional Institution is where I was released from prison from, and it's where I go back to twice a month. So, that part really, right here got me.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Right. Now, do we have
DJ MoneyTree?
Yeah. Do we have him in the studio? Okay. If not, okay. Let's bring on the artist that was actually. Oh, here he is.
Yes.
Chris?
No, he hasn't called in yet.
Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and we're going to interview Moon P. And when Chris comes, we're going to bring him back in. Okay.
Okay.
All right. That was DJ MoneyTree's mother. She's a strong supporter. Listen.
Yes.
Nothing like mom.
Yeah. Number one cheerleader.
Yeah. and her son is a good man. That's the thing about it. And he's incarcerated right now. That's why we weren't able to get him live, but we are going to have him live with us in a minute. In the meantime, do we have Moon P in the house?
Yes.
Yes. In the building. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the variety show.
Okay, number one fan, number one supporter, mama. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Yes.
Hey, mama always going to be there. Okay, how you doing today, brother?
And I'm blessed to be up and moving, but tired because I ain't been to sleep yet. But that's how I be on the daily grind.
That's what geniuses do. When you going to sleep?
Huh?
When are you going to go sleep?
Right after this interview.
Okay. We're going to hold you to it, Moon P.
What I understand about you, brother, I've heard it said that you're going to sleep when you die.
That's the thing, man. Like when I die, that's it. I ain't waking up no more.
That's right.
So I want to utilize all the time that I have while I'm here right now, and most of that. So.
Well, you certainly have utilized your time in your career. Can you tell us give us a little history of your career, if you will?
Yes, because you are also a part of this artist spotlight as well. Yes.
Yeah, that's actually me on the song. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Chris because it's funny how that all played out. And truthfully, it wasn't even supposed to be me.
Oh wow! And look what happened with it.
We are not in control.
It was meant to be. Yep.
We are not in control, are we?
A little bit about background about my history. Shoot,
yes, sir.
I got four solo projects that I released.
You know what I'm saying? Over the years, got three compilation and group projects, and getting ready to actually release another group compilation project as well as a duo project, as well as another single. Like I stay working. You know what I'm saying?
Can you tell us some of the artists that you have worked with?
It's truthfully, it's too many to name. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
First, I give a shout out to Florida boy Earn. You know what I'm saying? Part of that 4-quarter squad.
Okay.
God, it's I don't work with some legends from Florida. I don't work with people in Texas. It's just people in Maryland. It's just so many to name. And I'm my boys, FOG boys up there in Maryland. Because the thing about it is, me having a recording studio, I run into a lot of artists.
Right.
So the funny thing is when they meet me, the first impression is, oh, okay, he the engineer, he the producer.
Okay.
Until they hear the lyrics.
Yeah. Until they hit them.
Until they hear the lyrics. Once they get it, then they like, oh, you actually, yeah, bro. Not again. Hey, what's that comment? I mean, you got to talk on us. Get it. Help me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's nothing, but you know what I'm saying? So, and the type of music I consider myself is more, I can't even classify it because I wouldn't call myself a rapper. I wouldn't call myself a singer. I wouldn't call myself a producer. Matter of fact, on my shirt, I don't know if you can see my shirt, it got a check box of everything I do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And at the bottom, it say Creation God with a check.
Okay.
You know,
that's a big red check mark.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't like to bottle myself up. Like I'm in the process of making a rock and roll song right now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Just to play with something, because one phrase I live by is we test limits only to prove it ain't none.
That's
so,
right. That's right. I happen to be a music connoisseur myself. I know at least 10,000 songs off the top of my head of all kinds of music, from classical, country, western, rock and roll, you name it. Bebop. I go back to the bebop days.
Doo-wop.
Yeah,
I'm a fan of music. Like I actually produced a beat where I played Fair and Lease and mixed it with the modern day hip hop style and made a beat out of that.
Okay.
Mixing that classical with the hip hop. Somebody walked in the studio and they loved it.
The first time I heard that done, it was the Fifth of Beethoven. It was made to a disco song.
Yeah. Hey, I like disco too. Yeah. I'm a fan of music, man. I don't stick to just whatnot as far as what I mainly do, you know what I'm saying? And my history is more the hip hop side, but like I said, currently doing a rock and roll song and that's because I'm learning the guitar right now.
Oh, okay.
You know
so you are multi-talented. Let's see. You're right. You actually create music. Nowadays, y'all call it producing. Okay.
Yeah.
You're a music creator. You're an engineer, right? You're a writer, engineer, a music creator. And now you also play musical instruments. I see the keyboards there. That's me, them 88s.
Oh, yeah.
That's me all day.
Playing with Fairleaf just now. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, you just all around talent, man. Now, tell us about this project, because Kirk Franklin was involved in this some kind of way.
That's something you have to talk to Chris about. You know what I'm saying?
But tell us about how you got involved in it.
Well, and that's why I say that's the funniest story, because a dude that knew me, he wanted to book studio time to drop to come up with a gospel song. Mm-hmm. So just so happens around that time, I caught COVID.
Okay.
I caught COVID, so I couldn't have people around me in the studio.
Right.
I didn't want to hold them up, so talking with Chris, and also before I get the shout out to Miss Williams, because she is a hell of a supporter. I'm going. Hey, she be on it.
Yes.
Gonna let you.
Yes.
You feel me? She faithfully.
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 Right.
So I want to say shout out to her, but
yeah.
So with me having COVID, I couldn't have nobody around me. So it came to be. I just came up with the talk to Chris and about coming up with the music, and I just do it myself. That way, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to hold up the process or nothing. And it's funny because the chorus for Hands Up. No, was it Hands Up?
Yep. And he never let me down?
No, I actually came up with Hands Up like 15 years ago.
Wow.
And I just never, because I wanted to, again, I test limits to prove it ain't nothing. So I just played with that and I just changed it up and came up with new stuff for it. I didn't use the same lyrics in the same pattern, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just came up, but that's what it stemmed from, something I had did 15 years ago. Wow. And I sent it to Chris and he loved it. And I was like, okay, well, I'm glad you love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was iffy at first, you know what I'm saying? But the feedback been pretty amazing from what he's telling me. But I you know, so that's why I say you have to talk to Chris about all the Kirk Franklins and the Voo Church and the, you know what I'm saying? Because I only know what he, you know what I'm saying, what he present to me and what he let me know. But I'm telling you, he be going hard because he gonna connect, he gonna reach out. He gonna one thing I love about him, he stand on his word. If he say he gonna do something, he do it. You know what I'm saying? Right. He ain't gave me one reason to stack and get. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I know right now we're waiting on him, and we know why we're waiting on him because it's count time.
Yeah. He wanted me to let
sometimes that goes a little longer than we anticipated. But what we're gonna do right now, if you don't mind, we're gonna show your video.
Yes.
Okay. We're going to skip right along and show your video because the show must go on. And then hopefully by the time we get back, Chris will be with us and all four of us will be here together. Okay. All right. Madam Producer, it's on you.
I've been putting in a lot of hours, working overtime, grinding all week. See, mama put it in my mind early, boy, you putting time early, baby boy, you don't work, you don't eat. Yeah, nigga, baby fly, nigga in a suit and tie, nigga with a fresh pair of gators on my feet. Feeling really bossed up, yeah, I'm about to boss up and let a nigga know what time it is with me. It's the time clock. I wake up early in the morning to get on my job. Brush my teeth, get on my knees and give my thanks to God. I hit that going ground running, boy, I need a check. So that time clock is what I'm really hitting next. I check my schedule to see just what's on my agenda. Then go to putting in them hours like a real nigga. Boss shit, I keep the operation really running. Your boss shit, cause that bag, you just keep on coming. I'm not a worker bee, I got people that work for me. So when I cut a bitch a check, no, it ain't hurting me. You know what's up with me, a nigga always on this grind. I'm putting in them hours, yeah, I'm talking overtime. See, I've been putting in a lot of hours, working overtime, grinding all week. See, mama put it in my mind early, boy, you putting time early, baby boy, you don't work, you don't eat. Yeah, nigga, baby fly, nigga in a suit and tie, nigga with a fresh pair of gators on my feet. Feeling really bossed up, yeah, I'm about to boss up and let a nigga know what time it is with me. It's the time clock. See, ain't no clocking me, I clock it anytime I want it. But I'm always on the clock, become a job, I'm on it. Lil' mama on it, eyeing me, I see she want a horse. But I pass cause I ain't fucking with human resources. No supervisor, but they watch me like they supervisor. But they don't know I'm watching too cause I don't trust nobody. Boss shit, CEO, call me John Bezos. And I ain't about to make a move if it ain't by the peso. Move when I say so, about my business, no, I don't play ho. If they ain't on the shit, I'm on they 5. Move that way ho, hasta luego. On any day I choose this vacano. That I could take a couple weeks and still get that paid though. See, I've been putting in a lot of hours, working overtime, grinding all week. See, mama put it in my mind early, boy, you putting time early, baby boy, you don't work, you don't eat. Yeah, nigga, baby fly, nigga in a suit and tie, nigga with a fresh pair of gators on my feet. Feeling really bossed up, yeah, I'm about to boss up and let a nigga know what time
All right.
You don't eat.
Mama put it in the mind early, boy. You putting time early, baby boy. You don't work, you don't eat. Yeah. That's the legit enough. That's my son, AJ. You
okay.
And,
how many children do you have?
Huh?
How many children do you have?
Well, biologically 6.
Okay.
But in the whole next, I consider the whole next generation, man.
Yeah, I know that.
Right. Put them on your shoulder. Take a village.
Yeah.
You feel me? So they look at, I could be doing something right outside the jet down the road, could be watching me. So that's what he picking up to see how to in life later on. So I consider the whole next generation mine. You know what I'm saying?
Because we are responsible for them.
Real talk.
What we show them.
Biologically don't mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That responsibility. I actually got a song about it called Superhero.
Okay.
Talk about, I say, I put in hour after hour every day of the week. Yeah, I do it because my kids, I know they look up to me. So I'm going to be that superhero that they wanting to see. So they can see a superhero, something that they can be. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm talking about.
You had a doctor in a Superman costume in the video, did you know? Or a Batman costume. So you have Dr. Crabb in a Superman or Batman costume, to be a superhero. Yay. Yeah.
How to be that superhero.
Listen, I got a whole crew myself. Trust me, I have 2 boys in this house. But the house next door on that side, the house next door on that side, around the corner and down the street and over the hill and around the bend. Listen, I have
all at the park.
And they look at me every day like, we ain't going to the park? Huh? We ain't going to the park?
We actually, you know what I'm saying? It's back to school and with the interview and everything. So, and my girl got off late. So we actually missed football practice today. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the East Manatee Bulldogs. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
My boys first year playing, and that's the team we playing for. And I'm actually coaching on the squad and everything.
Okay. But where is this at?
Braden, Florida. Well, Lakewood Ranch in Florida.
Okay.
So shout out to them for understanding with us missing the time today. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You gotta share the video with them. Give them the link to YouTube. Let them know I was busy.
Yeah, I definitely got to with them. I mentioned y'all.
Yeah,
Hey, but I tell you what though, anybody that watches you today, they admire you.
Yeah.
Okay, because you are what I call a real stand-up guy. Now you got the talent of hip hop. You also have I'm sorry, my phone was interrupting me. You also have the drive and you also have, the ambition and the vision to constantly move ahead, because you cannot be average. It's impossible. You cannot be average and do what you do. For people like you and I and, the Queen there and others that are involved in our lives that are creative people, we are aliens. We're different than the other human beings on the planet. So we have to really, really have a passion for whatever we're involved in. We don't know how to half do anything. That's what happens to people who are creative. Now, when we were young, we were taught it was called imagination. Okay, our creativity was hampered and dampered down so that you couldn't bloom and blossom in your creativity. You're like that blade of grass that break through the cement, that flower that break through the cement.
I actually got a song where I make that reference.
Well, I must be, and I don't know nothing about your song, so I must be, speaking truth here. Now, I am so happy to have you, brother, and we are going to have you back because I know you're doing things. All right, you're always okay. You're always. Wait, hold on. We're going to add Chris to the line. Hey,
there you go.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Chris.
Hold on, let me put you on speaker, Chris.
Okay.
Can you hear him?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Can you hear us?
Hello.
I can hear you.
All right.
All right. But what's going on, my brother? Good evening. Welcome to the Dr. Speaks Variety Show.
Welcome.
Good evening. I'm calling live from Everglades, GI.
That's right. Represent. Represent. Yeah, but we got Moon P here too. Moon P is
what's going on, brother?
DJ MoneyTree.
All right, okay. Yes, sir. I'm here, man. Glad to be on the show today. You know, it's a miracle when you can be in one place and be in another. You know.
Hey. Listen here. We want to hear how these two songs came about. That we played one of them. Okay. Hopefully we'll be able to play the other one. We'll have time. But we did play that He Never Let Me Down. Okay. How'd that come about?
Well, this song came about because a month or two, call it 2 months ago, Kirk Franklin came into town, you know, and he visited, Everglades Correction Institution where I'm at, and it was just like I was shocked that he actually came here. When he came here, he actually came here to do like a concert, you know, on the yard concert, but it turned into like a revival, the biggest prison revival in American history. There was 1,300 men out on the yard that day, and
I don't want to lose it. If I move it, I might lose it. Hey, Chris,
2 days later, he stayed around for another 2 days, and ended up me and a couple other guys. We helped produce one of the songs called Kingdom, and it, you know, we didn't know that he was going to actually push the song, and he left here 2 days later, and then we saw him on Good Morning America. He was talking about Everglades Correctional Institution, you know, and everything, how he was, came here, God told him to come here, and he pass he called it the baton, and pass the torch, and basically, after he left, you know, he just continued to promote, you know, the song, along with him coming here with us doing the spiritual revival here at ECI. And then, you know, when he came here, I met him and stuff, and we talked and everything like that. And then my daughter reached out to him, Hannah Williams. She runs MoneyTree Recordings, and I met Moon P in the process with another artist, and actually the artist J-Bo DeLigo was supposed to do the 2 songs, but time was running short, and my daughter had already talked to Kurt. Kurt was like, you know, tell your dad to try to get an artist to do good gospel songs, whether they're going to be on the singing, R&B tip, or rap. And Moon P just came through, man, and God just blessed that situation, and the waves just got bigger and bigger, and then next thing you know, me and Moon P ended up in the group ECI, and it's just the song He Never Let Me Down came because that was the song that God put on the heart of Moon P to actually produce one of those 2 songs, Kirk, and it just happened to fit in his life along with mine and 1,300 guys here on the compound as well, and it just became like just the whole time mentor of the whole movement, you know.
I'm gonna interrupt you right there, Brother Chris. We have an announcement to make. We have a very important announcement to make. Brother Moon P and DJ MoneyTree are officially ECI now. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Oh. Blessings on blessings on blessings. Yeah.
On blessings, on blessings, on blessings.
For real. I mean, okay. You know, I'm kind of excited because, you know, ECI plays a very important part in who I am and what I am today. My last few years of my time that I served, I was at ECI, aka Everglades Correctional Institution. And that's when I decided to give up my will to God and let him lead and direct me to what he wanted me to do. And from that point to this, it goes back to Everglades Correction, which I do go to twice a month. Okay. And out of that came our relationship and the group. ECI.
You got to
The group ECI represents everything that I've been talking about. Okay, that's why I'm hyped.
Congratulations, guys.
Represents everything that Dr. Crabb has been speaking about for the last 5 years. Okay, and I'm so proud of y'all. If nobody else tell you, I'm proud of y'all.
Appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it.
Yes, I mean that from my heart. You know, I love you guys, man.
Yeah,
I love you guys.
I see y'all really taking this movement and pushing it hard. So we wish you guys the best.
I appreciate that.
We can't hear you too, Chris. We can't hear you too clearly. What did you say?
Hold on, Chris.
Yes, I was just saying, I appreciate the opportunity to be on here with you today, man. It's just a blessing, you know, real blessing.
The blessing is all ours. Trust me.
So much great things to look forward to.
For anybody who is not aware of what's going on, DJ MoneyTree, aka Christopher Williams, he's calling us. He's inside as an inmate or a prisoner or a convict of Everglades Correctional Institution. He is part of the group ECI. He's right now with us live from his cell, not cell phone, but cell where he lives. Okay. He's probably like in a bed that I've actually slept in. So, you know, at least in a dorm that I've actually slept in, because, you know, I slept in a lot of dorms on that compound. Not really, about 3-4 dorms. But, like I said, it's 1,300
that's
people
like
there.
Really crazy. It's like funny how God out, you know, and I'm like, right now, I got goosebumps just being on the phone and just being able.
Moonby. Hello?
Yes.
Hello? Moonby.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
You all right?
Yes, sir.
What happened? Talk, Chris.
Okay. Yes, it's like a little breakup, like a little small delay. Sorry about that.
Yeah,
but
that's okay.
Yeah, it's just, you know, I was talking about the project that's coming out. Did you mention the day is coming out and everything? Moon?
Oh no, I didn't mention the date. We
Can
didn't
Moon P here?
release
Yes.
it.
Yes, ma'am.
I think I'm kind of break up a little bit. It's like a little small delay.
But
that's okay. That's okay. But he was asking, did you actually get a release date from that?
yeah, I heard him, and I was saying I didn't get it, but we was looking towards mid-September, like somewhere around September 12th, probably a little later in release with the actual release of the track.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you got to keep us posted.
Definitely.
You got to get a drop for us.
Because guess where they're going to hear first at? Guess where they're going to hear first at?
Yep.
Right here.
Right here.
That's right. We're going to debut that.
Tenfold.
Yeah.
Yes.
Copy.
Copy.
Y'all will be back. Trust me. Y'all my brothers from another mother.
Yes.
You know?
Copy.
Y'all will be back.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Well,
Chris, now.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
I just want to tell everybody, thank you. I got they got something going on here. I got to roll back in the sales or something. I don't know, but you know, I want to thank you guys for having me on the show, and I really appreciate it, brother. And Moon, I'll be hollering at you, bro. Keep up the good work.
Yes, sir.
God bless everybody.
God bless
you. Yes, sir. And I'll be looking to hear from you
Chris,
soon, Chris.
Chris, you gotta go. You gotta go. What are they doing?
I got you.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Okay.
And Chris, call me back, okay?
All right.
Yeah, Chris.
Right. When I first heard his voice, I couldn't tell if it's his sister, his wife, his daughter. It turned out to be his mother.
Yeah.
And got his back.
Miss Williams. Like I say,
such a lovely person.
I have 2 sons, and I back them up 100%. But what I wanted to tell you about Chris, I wanted to tell you a few things about Chris. Chris has been into music because my husband is a musician. So he started Chris at 3 years old.
Oh.
And Chris did not stop. He continued to do the music. He's had a few breaks, like I told you about Outkast and everything. He produced some music for them. And Killer Mike, you ever heard of Killer Mike?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, he produced Killer Mike's last 2 albums before he got locked up. I can't think of all of them because just can't remember them all. But yeah, he's into music real heavily.
Like Moon P, it's so many you can't think of them all. That's what happens when you live a life full life of doing things you love. You know, there's so many people that you come across. There's no way that you can name them. You know,
and it's amazing just to come across.
That's right.
Whether it was a blessing or a lesson, usually that blessing is a blessing in the same. So
that's right.
You know what I'm saying?
So listen, Mrs. Williams and Moon P, I want to thank y'all.
We're just grateful for the time slot you are bringing everything up. Yes. We thank you because you're exposing all of this to the world. Yes, and we really appreciate it.
It's my pleasure. I'm okay. I'm gonna be selfish. Okay, I'm gonna admit that I'm selfish. I'm looking for the blessings. You see my time? What? I'm looking for the blessings. I'm real with this. I ain't gonna play with it. You know, I'm
breaking up.
I still be breaking up.
You know, it's a blessing to be a blessing.
Yes, exactly. You know, I got to give in order.
I don't know what happened to the connection.
Yes, well, it's always something going on. It's not for you to worry. He's going to be okay. Okay,
that's true.
Yes, he has a ring of protection around him. He can't be harmed in any way, physically, mentally, spiritually, or psychologically. All right, he has the grace of God on him. You know what they say? Once you covered in the grace, that's it. That's it.
I can't hear you. You're breaking up.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
I'm trying to hear you, but everything's recorded.
Yes, ma'am. It's time for us to say goodnight.
Okay,
now.
Well.
Okay.
We really appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, guys.
It's been a pleasure. Say goodnight. We appreciate you so much.
Okay. Thank you, guys. You all are blessed.
Miss Williams? Mrs. Williams. Are you gone? Okay. I wanted to give her a big up because the Williams family has donated to my organization, Ex-Cons Living in the World Today. And that donation goes towards many things that I am participating in my day-to-day programs. My movement is Ex-Cons Matter. Okay, because we do matter. If you think a dog matters, if you think a cat matters, if you think a squirrel and a rat matters, so does Ex-Con. We're way above them. Okay, we matter too. So make your donation today. There it is, right there at the bottom of your screen. Donate now. Go to thedoctorproject.com. Make your donation. Become a sponsor. Become a sponsor. We'll send you a sponsorship program package. Excuse me. We'll make sure that you understand what it means to be a sponsor and the benefits thereof. We are looking so forward to speaking with you, Moon, Mr. P, Moon P. We are looking all of the above. Master musician, master engineer, master daddy. We are all looking forward to being with you again in the near future when you debut your next project.
Well, I got a lot of them coming, and since we got on the mamas, I want to give a shout out to mine before I get out of here. Velma, for giving me life. I just had to put that out there.
Make sure.
To get on the love and support of mamas. Because without them,
what would we do without them, huh?
Ain't no woman like my mom. But
nothing like your mother.
Having me, I know we got to wrap this up, man.
Yes, sir.
And until next time, and we'll be able to keep it.
Yes. Okay. We are looking forward to seeing you again very soon, my brother.
Thank you so much for stopping by. We appreciate it and love y'all music. So keep up the good work.
Thank you, Queen.
We got your back. We got your back.
If you take care of the back, I guarantee the front will be straight.
All right.
All right. Now, thank you, Madam Producer, for bringing such a distinguished guest on. You did an excellent job tonight. There's a couple of announcements that I want to make before we go off the air. Again, that banner that's on the bottom of your screen. Those donations go towards 2, not 1, count them, 2 not-for-profit organizations. The first one is, go ahead and tell them what the first one is.
Transcontinental Society, the Theater Creative Consciousness of the Arts, and Purpose Through Passion.
Purpose Through Passion is the organization that was on our last program. They actually provide scholarships for those who are in recovery to participate in life engaging activities such as the gym, martial arts, rock climbing, whatever. Whatever enhances your life, they will try to give you a scholarship. If they can, they'll find out how you get you what you need. The Theater of Creative Consciousness of the Arts. I want to tell you a little bit about that because we're going to have snippets of that from now and again on the variety show, the Dr. Speaks variety show. Okay, so Theater of Creative Consciousness of the Arts, they are mainly concerned. Their main number one concern are the children. Okay, they have plays about AIDS awareness, about drugs and alcohol addiction. They have they have so many songs and plays and musical plays that cover every section of the community. Okay. Also, before time is up, because we're just about there, I want to make sure that everybody know that next week. No, I'm sorry. I just want to take over everything. Go ahead. Tell us about next week.
So next week we will be having the political connection. So those who are fighting for judicial seats, Senate congressional seats. Yes. You don't know who may pop up to share their campaign with us, but it will be live and it won't necessarily be question or answers, but you will hear from some of those who are running as we are all pushing forward to be voting early starting the 13th. All right. Okay. So get out, vote early, make your voice heard.
Now, Transcontinental Society Unlimited Productions, we do endorse 2 candidates. Both candidates are running for judgeship. One is Casey Early. Vote early for Early. She is really real people. Okay, we have volunteered to help her on her campaign, and let me tell you, everywhere she goes, she's loved. Okay, and she has so much energy and so much love. And not only that, she was the #1 defense attorney in the state of Florida for the year 2022. She was Mentor of the Year for the year 2022. And she was in the top 40 of 40 lawyers in 2022. Now, she went to trial over 100 times. And from what I'm understanding, she's lost twice. So this is the kind of person, she was a defense lawyer, okay? This is the kind of person we want on the bench. Not saying that if you do the time, you won't get the crime. Or you do the crime, you won't do the time, because you will. But she's the one we want on the bench. The other one that we endorse, her name is Andrea
Ruth.
Andrea Ruth Gunderson. She is the judge. I met her on the streets. Okay, at a festival that I, personally was taking part in, and she wasn't afraid to walk around. That told me a lot about this lady. Okay, we're going to have her here next week, as well as a Senate candidate, someone who's running to be senator. Okay, we're looking forward to this, and this is the Doctor. Thank you.
Thank you for watching the Dr. Speaks Variety Show.
Hey, mom. Mama, let me tell you what they do. How they treat Mr. C. How they treat me so cool. Mama, let me tell you what go on. Listen to your son doing time of prayers on.